This is Feeqs, and yeah, it's been quite a long time since I've talked to anybody or done anything like this. I think it's been about 6 or 7 years actually. Um, but here lately, I've been wanting to start recording again and posting videos. Honestly, it was what kind of got me away from it was work and just life in general, family, and everything. And then that in combination of not really having a good way of recording quality videos and technology and stuff. There's just a lot of barriers to it. Um, but I think I got all that kind of figured out now. Kind of in a stable spot as far as my family and everything goes. So I really want to try and get back into doing this YouTube thing. It was kind of fun back in the day, and I think I want to try and give it a real good shot this time around. But anyway, um, just wanted to introduce you guys to the world that I've been working on for the past, say this is about 5 or 6 years. Got a ton of time into it. I don't think I'm starting over a new world or anything. I'll just definitely be continuing off of this one. I still don't have a whole lot of time to be playing Minecraft, but I just want to kind of keep working at this world and seeing where it goes as time goes on. It's 100% in survival, so there's no cheating. Everything's done legit, and I just want to keep on going with that and see how far we can go. Um, but anyway, I'm sure there's a lot that I could talk about with what happened in between these 7 years, but kind of would just rather see just move past that and get into this world and everything. Um, because I'm honestly not sure how many people are actually gonna watch this video. But anyway, um, so this here is actually my main house. It's a mansion of sorts that's always in progress. It's actually like the least worked on thing that I've had in this world. I started off with wanting this giant mansion that had all these rooms and uh, hallways and like kind of like a labyrinth of things to where you can get lost in, um, but like nowhere really has a purpose. So I don't know what all is gonna end up happening with this building. I'll just slowly keep working on it. Yes. I think most recently I added this hallway and like a big section, empty section here. Um, Still no plans on what I'm gonna do with it. I'm just trying to make it look a little more finished. Um, but we go on this side, it kind of loops back around, and then to get upstairs is actually this direction right here. And I figured I might as well have like a bedroom or something up here. Um, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure what's going on. It's probably pretty boring. So moving on. Actually built a this place has a whole bunch of little redstone contraptions all over the place and everything. Like I got a little secret hidden crafting bench right here. Kind of like that. Pretty neat. But no, I got this giant doorway here hidden that goes down to like a secret base. And then I have an elevator right here that we can go down into also. So this is kind of like the secret base, underground kind of lab, I guess. Um, it's pretty big. Um, Not a whole lot of stuff though. Like I wanted area. Crap. Well, the idea was to have kind of areas with designated farms. Like this one be a wheat farm, that one's a sugarcane farm, and so on. Try and keep a lot of automated stuff in an area. That way, whatever I need, I could just grab. This was a villager trading hall forever ago. I actually moved all the villagers into something else. This is just a smelting room. I think I was gonna change this into a smelting room at some point. this was a zombie spawner that I found when I first started caving. And I kind of just made it into a passive, um, rotten flesh, whatever is it, rotten flesh little farm thing, I guess. Yeah, it comes into this box. So I can sell it off for emeralds. That's not really that great though. It just kind of happens in the background. This is my storage room. And that's the map. These are all maxed out maps, so there's complete maxed out points, I guess. So that is a ton of space that I've explored, and I kind of realized my mistake of doing that. I should have went with smaller maps to make a map wall, but oh well. We'll see where that goes. But yeah, this is just a pretty basic storage room. Actually, kind of needs to expand. So we'll go down this way next. There's a whole bunch of stuff all over the place. This here is the upgraded villager hall that I have. Make it so they can all get converted down to their cheapest trades, which for some reason isn't the case anymore. Oh, this guy's not the cheapest. Interesting. Oh, that's one of the original guys from forever ago. I think when men very first came out. Okay. Anyway, this is a neat little system that I made. Basically, the villagers would go through this, get cured, or get turned into a zombie to where they can become slowly over time to the lowest possible trade they have. And I basically have an acceptance and rejection thing here. I think this one rejects them. Yeah, there we go. He comes back around over here, hurts him, and golden apple. I don't know if that guy's gonna spawn or not, but that's basically the system there. Pretty sweet, I guess. And then this is a infinite villager breeder that basically sends them whenever it's activated and there's guys in here, it will send them over. Okay. So still getting through some learning curves here. Apparently the software that I downloaded to try and get recording going has 10-minute interval caps. So I'm gonna have to be more careful of that. Because I definitely kept going. Didn't realize until good 20 minutes into it that it wasn't recording. Anyway, pretty sure we just came up the stairs here, and was gonna go into more detail about something. I don't remember what. Real quick though, over here, there's nothing really over here yet. I kind of expanded over here, trying to make the base a little bit bigger. Didn't know what to put over here. At one point, I was gonna put a iron golem farm there, but then they kept changing the way iron golem farm and everything, so I didn't know what to do with it. I wasn't gonna make an iron golem farm if they kept changing it, so I let it be until they kind of made their minds up on that. Pretty sure we already went over to the villagers over there. So that's kind of it for this bottom area. For right now, there's nothing else. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's built, but nothing really super interesting. Mostly just kind of dead end hallways. But yeah, I was really going for like kind of a. I want to kind of get lost in the base, so like have tons of tunnels and routes and stuff to go down, corridors and stuff. But at the same time, I don't want just empty tunnels, like kind of like what's here. I want to have a purpose for like little rooms. That's kind of what I was really going for. It's just a ton of, kind of a maze, I guess. Anyway, but if we go down here, this is kind of my nether. Really like the way way this opens and closes too. Like a little block that pushes out of the way. I don't know. I just think that's cool. So anyway, but yeah, down here is kind of like a little nether enchanting room. This is my main enchanting table. Even though I don't really use it much. It was designed to be the enchanting table, but I use the killing slimes. Anyway, I use this the ones at my main XP farms, obviously more than this one. But that was the kind of design behind this. I wanted a main room designated for my enchanting table. Then a place for my books and everything, so if I need to quickly enchant stuff, I can. I think most of these are like max. But yeah, just a place where I can grab some books to quickly enchant new armor if I need to, or if I like die in a void or something. Continuing this way, kind of the same idea. Wanted corridors and stuff down here in this section. Wasn't too sure what to do because at the time of designing this, there wasn't too much nether stuff out. There was basically just enchanting table and potions and a portal. But this down here is supposed to be for potions. Had a little. These are cosmetic. I wanted an actual automated potion brewing system, but kind of ran into some space difficulties with the skeleton farm there and the ravine here. I didn't want to close in there, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this. But no, one of the biggest holdbacks to expanding things like this in rooms is mostly the cosmetics. Mostly figuring out what blocks to use and designs and stuff like that takes me so long. It's somewhat intimidating, I guess, that it kind of stifles projects. I don't ever completely finish the projects because I don't know what to do with the room. The redstone stuff, that's the easy part. I can get the redstone figured out, knocked out, and get everything pretty decent. But the block pallets and stuff, that's a pain. And I think you can see kind of block choices here. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't know. I think this looks pretty cool altogether. I think I did a pretty decent job on this room. It's probably one of the most completed rooms I have. I think I recently added this over here. I don't know if that goes in. Promise to be something someday. But anyway, so that's kind of it for the main base. As much time as I spent on this thing, there's not a whole lot to view here. But there's a good bit in the nether too, so we can go in here and check out the nether. So starting off here, this is the roof of the nether. I wanted that portal to link up to the roof so that way I can quickly get to my zombie XP farm, which is way, way, way up there. This is actually another elevator. This one's kind of nifty because it actually has a light in it instead of having lights in the walls like that other one. And I didn't really need it because I fly up there all the time, but it was kind of just a proof of concept that I could design an elevator that was 3x3 because that was a pain in the butt. But then also, in case I die or something, I don't have my elytra, I can still get up there and chain everything I need to if that day ever comes. But we'll quickly zip up there. Jump my time. So we're good. Ooh. Ouch. So here's the top of the elevator, and I got it blocked off. It does the same thing down there too. If once the elevator leaves the station, it blocks it off down there, so you can't fall into the wire by accident. But anyway, so here's my enchanting table. Like I was talking about, this one probably gets used the most of everything. And then I have like a little villager stations right here. These guys are just clerks for zombie flesh and gold to try and make more emeralds. And this is how I get the bulk of my emeralds. Got stacks and stacks of diamond or emerald blocks. These guys, Mr. Cha and Ching. They're unfortunately, that used to be a zombie. I don't know what happened to him, but that's how I converted them down to their cheap trades. And I don't think I'm gonna do that because I was in there. So, and they slowly go up over time. I think these guys over here are the same thing, but they're now 5s instead of 1s. So, I don't know. Anyway, this is the main XP farm up here. It's pretty standard. I know you guys seen this many times before. But it's just a zombie XP farm. All these guys come towards you once you aggro them. You just get infinite XP and gold, basically. Really easy. Just took a very long time to build. And it's kind of outdated now because zombie pigmen can spawn on magma blocks, and I wouldn't have to worry about piglins, but I don't think I'm gonna change all of the I don't think I'm gonna change all these to magma blocks. That's gonna take way too long. I got other things I need to do. And then this over here is just like the smelting array and everything to break everything down to gold ingots. But yeah, that's all that's going on up here. Nothing too crazy. And probably gonna need to restart another boarding. So we'll fly down here real quick. Hopefully I don't kill myself, because that does happen from time to time. And we'll go over the rest of what's going on down here. There's a ton to my nether, but there's not a ton of things like this in my nether. Kind of similar to my base, I guess. Alright. So as I was saying, this is kind of the nether hub. Doesn't go very far. Yeah, it was mainly, like I said, I get kind of stumped at these designs and everything, so they don't ever really get finished when they're this big. I kind of just tinker with different ideas and stuff until I find something I like, but ultimately it ends up all looking the same. Coming to find. But anyway, down that way, I don't know if it goes that way, but this is kind of my little road. This is like the one that's like mostly finished. I think this way goes to the stronghold, which we'll go to next. What's hit down here? This goes to my guardian farm. Hello. Why are these things so hard to drive? Alright, yeah, this is the one tunnel that's actually finished. But this goes down to my guardian farm. That isn't completely finished either. The farm itself is finished and everything, but as far as cosmetics and everything, that's got a long ways to go. It's nighttime. So yeah, this is the guardian farm. I wanted to make kind of like a building around here, but that never happened. Just basically built the guardian farm. Kind of yeah, there's the guardian spawner, and then this kind of design of something that never ended up being anything. I wonder if all my fish died there. There used to be a whole bunch in there. Oh, but yeah, this. Nothing super spectacular. A whole bunch of time. That's all it was. Alright, cool. So we'll carry on. So going back this way, I think the only other thing really quick that I can get to is the end. Go over that real quick. There's a little bit more to the nether, but nothing super interesting. I have a couple what the heck? A couple nether fortresses that I've explored and everything, but I haven't really built anything. Just kind of torn apart. Don't really have a blaze spawner, farm, or anything. Really piling up over here. Anyway, but yeah, this should take us to the end. And as far as the stronghold, I don't really have anything built here either. Just kind of quick, easy portal to get to. I got a good. Crap, talk. I have a good bit built here. A couple different XP farms. These used to be my main XP farms until I built the gold one. Because that was just far superior to these. The gold is completely AFK at. Apparently I'm missing some blocks up there. I don't know. But yeah, this is pretty straightforward. This is one of those ones that use ender mites to have them come down and make them one-hit kills. So it's an alright farm. I used to be really good back in the day, but don't really use it for various reasons. But the gold is just so much better. But yeah, there's a couple different versions of farms. Like I have one of the really old school farms back here before endermites were even out that use the pistons and everything. I haven't visited this thing in years. It's been a long time since I've seen this thing. This thing's super old school. I think it uses pistons. Anyway, yeah, stuff people have seen before. And then I really think there's a couple of those I want to end cities and stuff, but haven't really built anything there. Didn't know. Oh shoot. Alright. I guess we just go out at the end here. There's nothing really interesting there. Oh, man. So, going back to our village here, I guess. Oh, great. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, well anyway. This should take us to village. Let's put our thing. I think it does. And then, I'm having a hard time remembering what else I have in this world. But this village here, started building this, back when the Village and Pillage update came out. Really wanted to make a full-fledged village with, everybody running around and trying to defend it and everything. I think this was supposed to be an old abandoned mine shaft, entrance here. Still got a lot of work on it. I don't think I did too much to the inside either. Nah. Yeah, it still needs a lot of work. Got a door. But no, I wanted to have an entrance to this little ravine right here. I think I did a little bit to this, yeah. To go down there, and that's actually an unexplored cave, surprisingly. And I wanted to go through, have an entrance, have the shaft over there, have like a mini elevator or something, and go down here, and kind of just give this whole area character, a purpose. But I wanted each one of the special villager types to have its own home and kind of an area for it. Like that's one of my least favorite houses right there. It's terrible. But no, this was, I didn't fully understand how the village things were gonna work when they were doing the Village and Pillage update, but I don't know. It's one of those projects I don't know if it's ever gonna get finished. But yep. And then I have a whole bunch of these little houses, and these are kind of fun to build. They weren't too hard. This was supposed to be a fisherman hut. So we can come down here and fish and everything. And I had fish in this pond, but I think they all migrated down. And then probably the biggest thing to this area is going to be the church. That's the most completed, I would say. And we'll swing right over there real quick. It's I like it. It's probably one of my favorite buildings I've done on this world. Like the roof and everything. Have little queues and everything. podium, and this is where the guy was supposed to sleep. Uh, but no, and I have this thing that goes up to the bell tower, uh, which is pretty nice. And that bell actually does ring whenever it's about to become night. I have little triggers up there, and they're all out of arrows. But it's supposed to ring those bells, so that way it knows, lets the villagers know to go inside and everything. But I don't know if it actually works. I don't know the range on that thing. Again, this was all before the update actually came out. So I wasn't entirely sure how things were gonna work. And then I was gonna do another maze type thing. This is supposed to be the catacombs. And we'll probably get lost down here because there's a ton of tunnels. They're not all finished. But yeah, I definitely wanted someone to come down here and get lost. But yeah, they're all. This is what the finished look was basically going for, something like this. Just a bunch of tunnels and stairways and levels and stuff. Really wanted to get someone lost, kind of like the catacombs in Paris. Obviously, I wanted to get it pretty dark down here, so I think they're half slab. Maybe they're full blocks. Yeah, they're half slabs, so I can make it completely dark. But I also wanted points of interest where like you could see something from one side, but in order to get to there, you'd have to walk around like almost the whole catacombs just to get there. Definitely missed. This way to church. The church. But yeah, that thing's like very small portion of what I wanted it to end up being. And I think I'll still work on that. Like that's just kind of something I just kind of dig out and make tunnels as time goes on. And this is actually supposed to be the entrance to it. And I kind of wanted like little mini sewers and stuff like that throughout the whole system. Kind of different little points that you can come up out of. So you never really know where you're gonna end up at. Just thought it was an interesting idea. But yeah, I'm sure that there's a ton of other little things that I could show you guys. Um, that's kind of the bulk of it, I would say. Um, there's probably some stuff up here. Like I said, this is old. It's good 6, 7 old. Um, now I can't say I have a whole ton of playtime in it because you know, mostly and family and everything, so don't really get to play as much as I used to. But just over time, just working on all this stuff, this world has definitely come a long way. Which is why I do not want to reset it all. I definitely want to just keep working on this world and see where it goes, and there's always something to do in Minecraft. I should sleep real quick too. But anyway, like I said, I want to try and get bigger, back into YouTube and everything like that. I don't know why I said bigger, but I just want to get back into YouTube and everything. Posting videos, mainly for Minecraft. I don't really have an interest in posting for anything else. At this time, at least. Just Minecraft videos. And I want to try and get into like probably 10-minute little episode type things, like little LPs, I guess. Just knocking out projects and stuff, seeing how this world evolves. But I'm not sure on the frequency of that as of right now. I'd probably only be able to record late night on weekends and try and get the video editing and rendered and all that stuff the next day on Sunday, and hopefully I have something at least every week, but who knows. Anyway, this video is definitely long. Just wanted to kind of touch base and let everyone know that I'm trying to come back, and hopefully you guys will see another video from me soon. We can actually do some actual real projects and not just wander around and talk about nothing really. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Thanks for watching.